Oh, where'd he go? Okay.
Do you like it better on that side, or do you want me to move it over here? Or?
The other side works better because the mic's blocking that part.
Right.
Yeah, that works. Is it on?
Yep.
Okay. Hello.
Howdy, everybody.
I'm sitting. That's why I'm really short. I don't have energy to stand very long, so I'm here. Hi. Okay, I won't be as energetic or reading as much as I normally do. I get tired really, really easily. I know I'm really hot. I am hot. Yeah, I'm monitoring me. I'm not good at moving at all. I am definitely still very sick, but everybody can see I'm alive. I'm at home. I'm okay. It's taken me a very, very long time to heal. A very long time. Yeah, but I'm here. So hi, everybody. I'm glad I'm home too. I was getting really sick of being in hospital. I was
3
just
weeks.
a couple days short of a month. That's a really long time to be all by yourself in a tiny little curtained-in room. So.
Yeah, for a while there, you didn't even have a window.
Most of the time, I didn't have the window, except for when I was in a room for a while where I had nurses by my bed at all points in time because I was really, really sick, and I had very nice windows. I don't have iced tea right now. Right now, I'm drinking protein hot chocolate because I'm having trouble getting enough in me, and I need to have the protein and I need to have the calories. Otherwise, it does not go well. So I'm trying, but I have iced tea in the fridge that are ready for me later. But I figured while we're doing this, I should have something that's getting something in me so I can sit up and talk for a longer amount of time.
And I hold on to the chair just in case.
Yeah.
Pixel.
I'm glad you're back. You know how it feels to be in hospital for a while. Can't feel really clean, etc. Right? Oh my gosh. That was a month of not being able to take an actual shower. And the most uncomfortable, no, the hospital bed itself is not that uncomfortable. But when you're in it 24 hours a day and those plastic pillows, oh my gosh. Ugh, I hated the plastic pillows. Yeah. They make you feel so hot. Ugh. And I'm not normally a hot person. I'm normally a cold person. Now I'm a hot person because my heart rate is always really high. I'm doing okay right now. But when I move very much, my heart rate goes really high.
Yep.
And then I'm really hot and it's awful. And yeah. But hi. How's it going, everybody?
She didn't have access to a TV.
I didn't. They don't have TVs in hospital anymore. No TV. But I didn't have energy to watch TV either.
No. We were doing watch-alongs where we would watch together, and sometimes she was passing out during that.
That was the only thing I would watch, yeah. It's when you're really sick, it affects your head as well. So while I was in bed for a month, and I'm still in bed like all day, I still don't have it's not like you're bored all the time or anything. Because my brain is still really, I don't know, it's like all of my brain capacity is going into healing. So yeah, but no, they don't have TVs in hospital, but everybody has tablets and they do have internet. Yeah, that the hospital has free Wi-Fi. So
although at the Abbotsford hospital it sucked.
But once you got the nurses, Wi-Fi, she gave me.
You got the staff Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Yeah. Hello. You can read stuff.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Some places would have the TVs. I'm glad to be back too.
I'm very glad she's home.
Yes. So is everybody. The cats keep following me everywhere too.
It had gone on about as long as it could before I was going to really lose my mind.
The kiddos are glad I'm home.
Yes.
But sometimes I have to tell them that they have to keep their conversations a little bit shorter because it's tiring.
They clog up our bedroom too.
They do.
There's times where I go to get into our bedroom and I'm like, well, that's not accessible right now. So just walk away. And I understand because like the kids haven't seen her for a month either. So I totally get it.
I know. But I can only handle so much for like short amount of time. Everything is just, I get tired so easily. It's really irritating. It's really, really irritating. I would just like to be better now. It's kind of stupid. Thank you. I'm definitely doing better. This is taking forever. Oh, yes. That would be good, Mom. This is pretty good. Hi.
Hi.
Shannon's really nervous.
I'm always nervous. How many times have I checked on you today?
Lots. It's lots.
20?
It's Shannon.
Basically, every time I walk by the bedroom, I make sure she's okay. And then I ask her again, just in case she lied the first time. If I call
for help or anything, he's running. I'm like, slow down. It's not an emergency. It's okay. I just wanted you to grab something.
I'm going to be running for a while.
How am I feeling? I'm still not feeling very well.
No.
At all. I am very, very weak. I get tired super easily. I cannot stand for very long. I can't do anything for very long. Otherwise, I get really dizzy and I'm really hot just sitting here. My heart rate gets really high very, very easily. But we're getting there. I'm not as sore as I was. I can't eat food. So that makes it difficult.
What do I think about the WrestlePalooza card? It's a card. It's weird that TKO/WWE is so determined to put AEW out of business that they schedule events opposite theirs on week's notice. I think the mixed tag match, though, is going to be fantastic in that. That'll be a fun one. I'll watch it. I don't think I'll do a live stream on the Entertainment Guy when it's on, but I will watch it and I'll probably do a review after.
Oh, I see somebody's asking about my diet. Okay, so I've had this asked many times because I'm assuming, like me, many people had no idea you could live without a stomach.
Yep.
I had no idea.
I had no idea.
When my doctor told me that they would be taking out my stomach, I kind of did your pardon, your what? And so luckily we're in Canada. So I have total access to a dietitian. But yes, I have zero stomach. They had to take out my complete stomach. My stomach was totally damaged. It was being taken over by my liver. Which explains so much of why I've had trouble with my stomach for years. But I now have no stomach. I will be able to eat food. It takes a long time. It is similar to when people get the weight loss surgery, but it's different as they don't take out the entire stomach when they do that. So it's like when somebody has cancer in their stomach, they'll take the whole thing out if they're not able to save any of it. Your digestive system is a long tube, and so your intestines adapt to kind of working like your stomach, and some of it takes a while for your body to adapt to that. So right now I can only have liquids. I can have thick liquids. So my kiddos have been making me soups and just puree those, and I eat yogurt and pudding and jello and protein drinks that are really gross. But eventually I will be able to eat regular food. I just won't be able to eat very much at a time, and I have to eat very frequently. So I will always have to have snacks in my purse, which I'm okay with. But yeah, it'll be an adjustment, and my stomach has been stupid for years. And so I'm hopeful that once I'm able to eat regular food, I'll be able to eat things that I haven't been able to eat for years, like chicken. That would be great. I would love if I could eat chicken again. That would be exciting. I wasn't able to eat sugar before, and so far I haven't had any trouble with sugar. So that's cool. Yeah, but so I'll adjust. I had no idea it was a medical possibility. It's really weird. I've got to talk to dietitians a lot. While I was in hospital, they sent me to Surrey, and Surrey is part of the Vancouver Metro, and they've got some amazing doctors in Surrey. Because what was wrong with me is super, super, super rare. Like, I could be on one of those shows.
Yes.
When I totally envisioned the doctor in Abbotsford opening me up and just being like,
the Abbotsford doctor called me and he told me, he's like, I don't know I don't know what I'm doing. Basically that was the whole tone of the call. While he was projecting confidence to her,
he was saying different
things to me. He told me, he's like,
I found out later that he was really kind of scared.
Yeah, we're working on it. She's stable. Working on it, kind of thing. And I was like, oh, okay, so the doctor doesn't know what's going on. This is awesome. This is great. The surgeon has no idea how to proceed from here. Awesome. So I'm glad that he called around.
Yeah. And he did. He talked to a lot of the doctors from the Vancouver area. And we've got a lot of some of the top doctors in Canada are in the Vancouver area. And there were quite a few of them that consulted to help me. There were a lot of them that would come and just talk to me and just, this is so interesting.
For years I've told you how interesting you are, and I had no idea that was true from a medical standpoint. So the next time I tell you you're interesting and you say, no, I'm not, I'm going to say, I have some doctors I could call that would tell you that you are very interesting.
But the doctors were very nice. The nurses were very nice. I had so many doctors coming to talk to me and see me. They did so many tests, and after the second surgery, they did so many tests to make sure everything was all good and it wouldn't poison me or anything. I've been on massive amounts of antibiotics. I'm really hot. I am very hot. Yeah. I'm watching. My heart rate's still good. But, oh, of course you can bring me tea. I'm good with tea. I love tea.
Tea's always appreciated.
Oh, are you getting the new Kraken jersey?
Of course.
I'm disappointed with it.
I think it's on Ben's list.
Shannon has a hot wife now. I'm really hot.
There's a lot of.
I'm not used to being hot.
There's a lot of new jerseys listed on the Fanatics order sheet, is what I've been told. I haven't reported on it because I'm kind of surprised at some of them, and I'm interested if they just make some really, really, really tiny difference to the jersey that we won't even notice. Like Chicago, there's 2 I saw listed for Chicago. So a new alternate, and then something's changing, I think, with the home jersey. Nothing major. So I haven't done a video on it because we haven't seen yet, but it does appear that we've got a lot of new jerseys coming this year.
Oh, am I on pain meds? I do have a prescription, but I'm mostly off of pain meds.
I keep checking to make sure she's taking it.
I'm mostly just to Tylenol now.
I will sprint and pick up the pills for her if I have to.
He does, yeah. I'm mostly just on the prescription pain meds so that I can sleep. But other than that, not really. I'm just really sore, and it's just trying to heal. I don't even know how to describe it. I'm just super duper weak. I am super weak. But yeah, I'm getting there. Don't care about the jersey. Yeah, Shannon's been a fantastic nurse. He's a very good nurse. He will run and get anything. And if he hears me calling, he runs. And I tell him, it's okay. You can slow down. It's not an emergency. It's okay.
Not going to be slowing down.
No, hold on.
Nope. I drop everything. And in terms of getting videos done, it is nice that it's the off season because I can wedge those in wherever. So it's never good to go through this, but at least it's during the off season where I have that time.
At least you work from home. This would be so hard.
If I didn't work at home, this whole thing would have been a mess for a month.
Yeah, this would have been really hard.
Because I would have been out most of the day.
And the kiddos, yeah.
The house would have been, well, it would have been disgusting when you got like really just flat out nasty, gross by the time you got home. All the plants would be dead. The cats would be carrying around like food bowls in their mouths and smacking them against stuff because they're empty.
Did you hear him?
Hey, kitty.
Did you hear that? Do you think so?
Did I put you down by accident?
She's like, but Mom's sitting. I could sit on her lap.
No, you can't get up there, sweetie. No, you can't get up there. No.
We haven't
Mom
finished
does not have a lap.
Paper. Didn't they release like the whole thing in the States?
The whole thing's released in the States. We've only got 4 episodes in Canada. So I've watched the first 4 episodes.
Shows.
I'm so glad that that one older actress has got a job in this, and she's awesome.
Shannon,
she's amazing. Esmeralda. I love her. I loved her on White Lotus. I think during White Lotus, I said, I hope she ends up doing other stuff because she played the hotel manager on the most recent season of White Lotus, and she was pretty funny on there too. Hey, kitty.
But in Canada, they're not releasing the whole season all at once like they do in the States, which is good. I don't binge shows. I don't watch TV like that.
Hi. How you doing, sweetie?
We are very, very glad for Canadian healthcare.
Yeah.
I don't know what we would have done. Like,
no.
Well, we can't go to Paris. I kind of screwed that up. I kind of screwed up all of these summer plans.
No, Paris is gone.
I miss Paris this week. I was going to be taking the kiddos to Banff because at the end of summer, I always do like a within driving distance Canadian holiday with my kiddos. And we were going to go to Banff this year. We'd been planning that for 1.5 years. And I'm kind of super disappointed to miss out. And so we'll have to try and figure that out. And I was supposed to go to the Broadway Lion King. I've been wanting to go to that for 16 years, but I was able to find somebody. Then they drove my kiddos. So at least my kids got to see it. I'm still sad I didn't get to. There was a music festival that we had tickets to this weekend.
Dead South.
Gabriel went to that by himself. He took the bus all the way out to the ferry and went out to Victoria. But, I'm alive. So
that's the key thing.
I know.
The key thing is you're here.
I know. There's little things I'm like, that's really frustrating. But the timing worked out really well. If we didn't find out that this had all happened, the doctor was quite clear that if I had gone on the plane, it would not have been a good outcome. So that's the trade-off. I'm alive.
Yeah.
So it's okay. I am very glad to not need my NG tube anymore. Yes, that was the worst. That was awful. And I hated the PICC line too. I had no idea that that's how long a PICC line was. If you don't know what a PICC line is, it's like an IV. But when you have an IV long term and they put it in through ultrasound, it goes directly to your heart. And they show it to you when they take it out. And it's a lot. I was like, holy crap. I mean, they told me what it was, but.
Closest I can get to that is when I had the blood vessel burst in my nose and the doctor packed it. And I heard like a crunching noise when he packed it. So I can breathe through one nostril. I can't breathe through the other from that day until now. That was when I had the measles. And when I got the packing thing out, first off, it was like, when clowns do that thing with the, yeah, but I'm
Handkerchief.
pulling that out of my nose, and it was nasty. And then when I reached the end of it, it was like I could feel it in my eyeball. And I was like, that's interesting that this thing that's in my nose seems to be attached to my eyeball. That's the closest I can get. And I prefer mine to yours because you're still here, and I'm so glad you're still here. So grateful you're still here.
Yeah, the pick line. There's other people on here. Oh, yep, had a pick line. But I thought the pick line was better than the IVs because I had an IV and a pick line because I had so many IVs. I had 2 pulls. I had a lot. I was on a lot of IVs.
She had 2 different poles.
Yeah, I had 2 pulls. So I had pick
You
line.
had the epidural in your back.
Yeah, and the epidural. And the and the NG tube. I was hooked up to a lot of stuff.
That first time I saw you in the hospital in Surrey, it was a lot.
I got the nurses to take stuff off of me before you guys came. Because before you came, right, like that morning, I was still on oxygen and I had all of the heart monitors on too. And I asked them, can we take these off before my family gets here? I think my husband and children might kind of freak out if I have all of this on me. They're like, yeah, your oxygen's good. Your heart rate's been good. Because I was having, after my surgery,
that would have been a lot.
Having a lot of trouble when my pain would get really strong, my heart rate would go way up and my blood pressure would super drop. And so they had to have lots of monitors on me. But by that time, I was good. Like I hadn't had any problems for 2 days doing that. So I was a lot better once you came. They took a bunch off me before you got there.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. Mm-hmm. Shed a few tears after one of the visits. Just.
It was a lot. That was a lot.
Like, that's my wife.
It was super scary.
Come on, sweetie. Come on.
Hello.
You're not putting shadow out. You're not putting shadow out.
Oh, thank you.
You're not putting shadow out of his spot. She wants to put shadow out of his bed. You stay there. You be good kitty.
Gets tiring always looking at Shannon's ugly mug. He's pretty cute. I'm really glad I'm on the mend too. I'm very glad. It feels like it's taken forever, but it is what it is. I had people that came and visited me, and I do really appreciate all the people. I had so many people. I know a lot of people from the channel that were messaging me, and I do really appreciate that. That was really nice because I was all by myself in hospital, and I was all the way out in Surrey.
Very isolated.
And since like none of my friends drive, like do any.
No.
None of my friends drive. I have one friend that drives, and their son tested positive for COVID, so they couldn't visit. So it was very by myself. So I did really appreciate all the messages. No, I do not get a new stomach. That's not how it works. I just do not have a stomach now.
Nope, it's just gone. I did inform her that I understand sometimes that trying to get in shape and lose weight is important. I think this is a really bad way of doing it. I think having organs removed is a bad way to go. I do not recommend it. Something out of a Cronenberg movie. We don't need that in real life. So, no.
No, I don't need a tube. I am able to, I am eating all of my food. I'm not on actual food yet. I'm still on
almost liquid, baby food.
Thick, I'm not to baby food.
It's yet. Almost baby food level.
I am on pourable liquids, but I will be able to eat food.
And once she's ready for baby food, I'm going to order so much baby food.
God, no, I'm not.
I'm going to get all the minced carrots and all the mushy peas.
Oh no!
And I'll even do "Here Comes the Airplane." Do. Come on.
I don't like smushy food.
She doesn't. So... She doesn't like that texture. So that's going to be a tough time for her. What if we pureed a steak?
Oh, cool.
You could mix it with ice cream, and then you just taste the ice cream instead of the steak.
I had Adelaide make me split pea soup the other day, so I've been having split pea soup. I just sat in the living room.
Oh, she's got broth. We've got broth. I got a bunch of broth before she came home. I got like 6 of them.
Soup.
All right.
Soup and yogurt.
If Krill does not sign a new contract in Minnesota, how much do you think it would take to get him in a trade for any team? It's going to take a lot. I don't see Minnesota trading him unless they have to. I think they'll hold on him to the end of the season. I'm honestly surprised at the way this has gone so far, but at the same time, I kind of understand if Kaprizov wants to see more success from the team in the postseason. I can't say I blame him.
Get her some tea, yourself some Timmies and Timbits. So happy you're back and on the mend. Get rest, heal, and be well soon. I have had tea. It's been great. I've had 2 iced chais since I've been able to have liquids, and they've been fantastic.
Because sugar no longer has a negative impact on her.
Sugar now.
There's a bubble tea place not far from here, and she had the pina colada,
which I wasn't ever able to have because I wasn't able to. My stomach couldn't handle sugar.
So that went down pretty nicely for her.
Oh, yep. I can have hummus. I got hummus from the store the other day. Yeah.
So like pudding, Jello, that kind of stuff. I got lots of pudding, lots of Jello, lots of
sticky cream
broth. We got soup. I got cream of mushroom soup too. If you want the cream of mushroom soup,
that's what they were giving me in the hospital.
We've got lots. It's just and then it's a matter of going up through the next levels.
Yeah, and then next week I might be able to do puree, but we'll see. It'll take a while. Yeah, it could take up to like 6 months till I can eat actual food. And I will always have to watch what I eat. Yeah. I won't be able to eat very much because there's no stomach there for it. So I just have to eat little bits through the day. The doctor was saying like 6 or 7 meals a day.
Can Luke or Jack Hughes become a Canuck? They could. Not right now. But at some point, yeah. I find it odd how Canuck fans just assume every player's on their way out the door. That every good player, they just wait until that player was ready to leave. And this goes back to the pre-Naslund era, back all the way to I think after 94, everybody leaving after 94. And since then, Canuck fans just assume, well, when do they want out yet? How about now? It's sad because the hope is that the Canucks will start winning and become like a championship level team, but Canuck fans take that personal and get really angry when players are wanting that, which is weird because shouldn't we want that too as fans? But
gotta see you're doing better, Yvonne.
Bear, don't you dare smack the rabbit.
Hardest part is pureeing to soft food. Cravings for more solid food can be a lot. I had to go to the home health office yesterday, and outside there's a chicken place and it smelled like chicken, and that smelled so good. And that sounds great. I got home on Monday and I've been sleeping since.
Yes. Yeah, a lot of sleeping.
I really can't do much at all.
Nope.
It's irritating. I don't think I'm ready for a mosh pit.
I'm not ready for a mosh pit.
I got general seatings for a Tool concert back in 2001, and that's the only time I've ever done it because I'm not tall enough for that. Yes, I am okay. I will be fine. I am way better than I was. They did so many tests on me in the hospital before they would let me leave. They had me do several CAT scans. They were doing x-rays on me every day. I was getting 2 blood tests a day. They did so many tests to make sure that everything was okay so that I wouldn't have trouble. I can't eat meatloaf yet because I'm on liquids. I'm on thick liquids. So it has to be pourable and it can't have like seeds or nuts or anything like that. I can only do thick liquids right now. It's going to be a while before I can have actual food.
You had your own room for a while.
No, I never
Briefly.
had my own room. Well, sometimes I didn't have a roommate.
I thought in Abbotsford you had your own room at one point.
Well, I didn't have a roommate for a while.
Yeah, her arms were all black and blue for a while there, from all the IVs and everything. It looked, it was kind of.
I can have
alarming.
ice cream, yeah, but I have not had ice cream because before. So obviously my stomach was damaged before this. I just didn't realize
How much?
why.
We had some idea because it was so noisy all the time, but we just thought that was a punchline.
Couldn't really eat ice cream. It would always make my stomach upset. I couldn't do sugar because that would make my stomach upset. So there's things that I'm allowed to eat, but I'm a little nervous, but I don't have a stomach to get upset. So I don't know. But I'm still, yeah, I'm being careful the foods that I try because, yeah, it makes me nervous. When I was in hospital, they actually had to slow down.
You went backwards. That was a tough day when you went backwards.
That was, yeah, I didn't do so well.
Yeah, that
I
was
didn't
hard.
do very good with that. It's because what happened with me is so like unheard of. They're kind of going by the rules of what they would do for people that have their stomach reduced for the weight loss surgery, but it's very, very different because my stomach was killing me quite literally. And so it doesn't go by the same rules. And so it made me very, very sick. And it's taking my body so much longer to heal. So even the timeline of being able to eat food is a lot different.
Yeah, everything got pushed back.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've seen there's been quite a few people on here that have said that they've had that surgery.
Gone. Stomach is totally gone.
So they have a bit of an understanding of it. My timeline is so different because it's been over a month. Or the second surgery though. No, it's been 3.5 weeks since the second surgery.
Yep.
So the timeline has been pushed back just because my body is taking a lot longer to heal. But I was so sick. So I am healing a lot slower than you would from a surgery that you're not having done because you're really, really sick. Does that make sense? Did I say that to where it made sense?
Yeah. Yep. You're good.
Yeah. Not fun, but it was very scary. It was very, very scary. It was super scary.
We were both really.
It was very scary.
She went in for the second.
I was very, very scared.
She went in for the second surgery, and it was 9 hours after you went in before you were able to call me.
That was really scary.
And
that was very scary.
I got more panicked as the day went by. That was a really tough day. Honestly, being able to record videos for the channel helped get me through it. If I had been at a regular job, I would have had people walking up to me all the time with, "How's your wife doing?
Right.
How's your wife? How's she doing?" Whereas at home and making videos, I didn't have anybody asking that. I'd have it in the comments, which is different. So if I'd worked a regular job, I would have been a blubbering mess. I don't think I could have worked at a regular job while she was in the hospital, because I would have had people, "How is she doing?" Because I know from my old job that's what would happen. I know when my ex left me, I would get people coming, "How are you doing with the breakup? Can we not? I'm working. Can I just work and not think about that? That'd be great. Thank you." So I can't imagine.
Yeah. And the day of surgery was really, really scary.
Yep.
That was, I did not do very well.
Nope.
They didn't get me to a room until 2 a.m. and I was the second one in for surgery that day. That's how much it did not go well. And it didn't go well for a while. Nope. That first night it It was not good. It was very scary.
I knew it was bad
It
because
was really scary. I
when
didn't
she
tell
called
Shannon
me,
about
she
it
was
for a
out of
while.
it, and then she didn't message me at all. And I was like, okay, this is bad. Normally she's on her phone. Previous times where she's been in the hospital, she's been messaging me pretty quickly after. And this time that was not the case. It was the next morning before I started hearing from her more regularly. But yeah, that was a long night. That was a long night.
Yeah, I didn't do well after surgery.
That was a night where I considered just getting out of bed, making videos at like 3 a.m. because I was like, I'm not getting back to sleep. I'm not going to get sleep. So maybe I should get up. I didn't, but I thought about it. I think I had 2 hours sleep that night, maybe 2.5.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I wasn't sleeping either.
You didn't plan that.
I did not.
But I couldn't sleep.
I'm glad you're back home and on the mend. Since you can have thick liquids, this is for a big milkshake or something else that you'd enjoy. Take care. Oh, thank you.
You can have milkshakes again.
I like that pina colada. I got a pina colada yesterday. It was so good. So I figured I'm having trouble getting in calories, and so stuff like that. That works pretty well.
This Chicago Wolves jersey is obviously from when they were affiliated with the Thrashers. This was one I found on eBay. I didn't even know existed. And I found it and I showed it to Yvonne after I'd ordered it. I was like, I need this because it's Thrashers and it's Wolves.
I like the little paw prints.
Yeah, the paw prints on the bottom are absolutely fantastic.
That's fun.
So, yeah, it's an old. It's already been on the countdown. It was on the countdown. Yeah. I want to say in the 300 or 400s.
Milkshakes, if you can tolerate, will work well for calories.
Yeah.
Protein shakes. Yeah, I'm drinking a protein hot chocolate right now.
I'm on her about this a lot.
I have to. Oh, I'm not doing anything with banana.
Like this morning,
no banana.
This morning she was like, "Well, I already ate and I'm good." So I went and got her a pudding and I was like, "Here." So, because she needs to have that energy.
Yeah, I'm trying. Luckily I have protein stuff. Oh, lentil soup. Lentil soup's one of my favorite. I actually told my daughter before we were doing this that tomorrow we should do lentil soup.
Do you have lentils?
So I said, double check that we have lentils. We should, because lentil soup is one of my very favorites.
I can do an order with Walmart. I can do it right now.
No, Shannon.
I can do it right now.
Stop it.
What do you need?
No.
Okay.
Pretty sure we have some.
I did an order the day before she came home. I did an order right after she got home. I make sure everything she needs, she's got.
Well, yeah, I like strawberry. I just don't like bananas. Bananas are just, for me, bananas and eggs. Those are like the worst foods.
That's where puree stage is going to be tough because she doesn't like that texture.
So gross.
She doesn't like things that are mushy.
So gross. But I'm having to have like protein drinks because otherwise I'm not getting. I can't eat meat. So, I mean, protein it is, right? Azrael follows me everywhere.
Azrael's face down over there. So there's Maple, Azrael, and Shadow's down here. So the cats are always just off camera.
Azrael follows me everywhere.
Azrael really missed her.
And Pixel too.
Yes, Pixel was beside herself. Pixel now.
Pixel's my
every time Yvonne leaves the house, Pixel cries.
Yeah, I didn't puree diddly squat. I just chewed to mush. It's kind of what I was thinking, that I would do like soups and stuff and just really chew it, because I don't
stuff melt off too. Get crackers and that kind of thing. And
smush.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Adelaide's been super helpful. I can go up the stairs and I sit in the living room and I instruct her how to make soup, and she'll cook the soups. And so, yeah, she made me minestrone the other day. And then on Friday, she made me split pea soup. That's been great. And then tomorrow we'll make lentil soup. So sounds good.
Chances of Cameron Schmidt playing for the Stars this season. I don't know that they need him in their lineup right off the bat. I would say probably an injury call-up situation with him. I don't think he'll end up on the NHL roster right out of camp necessarily.
Oh, soup queen. I love soup. Soup's one of my favorite foods. So works great. And yeah, I seem to have missed all of the hot part of summer. which
Yes.
part of me is okay with it because I hate hot.
We had a week that was pretty damn hot.
I
was
missed
thinking,
all
you
of the
know,
hot.
Yvonne would be miserable if the hospital released her and she was in 34-degree heat.
That would be really hard.
It was
Especially
34 that
now
one day.
with my heart rate is so. I normally have a very low resting heart rate. It's usually about 62. And I'm one of those girls that are always cold. Now my resting heart rate is like in the 80s or 90s, and if I stand up, it gets over 100, and so I'm all hot. It's lame.
She's still healing up. So
well, but remember, I'm not very tall. I'm not very big, so 62 is not too bad. But yeah, 34 is hot.
Am I a fan of a single team? Vancouver, and then there's Boston, there's Dallas. Those are the 3 core teams that I cheer for. For Yvonne, it's Vancouver's the one we share, and then you have Winnipeg and Minnesota.
Yeah.
So
hockey starting will be fun. Going to Abbotsford games. Turkish red lentil soup. I don't know what that is, but I love lentils, and I love lentil soup. It's my favorite. I've seen a few people have asked if you're going to restart your favorite player lists.
The favorite player lists, waiting until I'm done the jersey countdown. So like the jersey countdown doesn't generate a lot of views, which is fine. But the favorite player lists were generating even fewer. And just, it didn't make sense to have both lists running at the same time. So I will be finishing the favorite player lists when the jersey the jersey countdown is done. So
my heart rate going back to normal would be nice. I'm not liking the high heart rate. It makes me all hot, makes me dizzy really easily. The humidity, well, it's raining, so
yeah, it's nice.
We never have low high humidity. Sometimes like towards the end of August it gets fairly low, but it's raining again. We do live in a very humid area. That's why our front lawn is moss.
True.
We need your favorite list to complain about, Shannon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we heard about Canada qualifying for the Soccer World Cup. And the women are in the finals for rugby, which is awesome
the
too.
men had to make it to the Canada World Cup because they're hosting it. So by being hosts, they had to get in. At least for soccer, if that's the one they're talking about.
Yes.
But they're playing really well. They've got their highest ranking from FIFA they've ever had. So that bodes well for next year's tournament.
Yes, my heart rate is high because it's working extra hard to heal, and it will go back down. It's something. So I have home care nurse because I still have a very large incision. I still have a second hole in my stomach. So I have home care nurses, and it's something that I talk to them about as well. I wear my Fitbit so I can monitor my heart rate. I do actually monitor it when I get up because it does get kind of high. And so I make sure that I'm doing everything that I can to keep it lower. And I let the nurses know how that's going and everything. But yeah. What do you think about Dallas having a new ECHL affiliate?
I mean, we'll see how that goes for Dallas. ECHL affiliation, I don't follow nearly as much as like AHL affiliation. I know I should follow it more. I did cover that there's an expansion team coming into the ECHL, I believe, in 2027. You know, I think the best move for teams is to have your affiliations closer to home. So ECHL and AHL both closer to parent clubs. And with the new CBA, that'll be more and more of a thing. Oh, they brought that in too, so you can't do the paper transactions. That's this year. That's in place now. So if you send somebody to the AHL, you physically have to send them to the AHL. You can't just send them down one day and bring them up the next without them actually doing anything.
You know, for Vancouver, it's been really nice having.
Oh yeah, just down the road.
They just can drive there.
Just send them down the road and done.
Yeah.
Toronto, they share almost the same arena. They can kind of wave at each other.
Move slowly. Dizziness, vertigo isn't anything to mess with. Oh, I know.
Yep.
I've been very careful. Well, I can't move very fast. I walk like an old woman. I can't stand upright yet. I have no energy. I can't move very fast, but I do get dizzy very easily. I let Shannon know. Yeah.
I take care of it.
Yep.
The one good thing is that my level 2 first aid training, I learned from a couple of former coworkers of mine who were diabetic. Signs of when they're low, signs of when they might be on the verge of passing out and they're not really listening. And their symptoms are almost the same as when Yvonne has had problems with iron. And now it's those same symptoms if she feels like she's going to pass out. So I remember that training and what to do. It's all the same thing. Get her sugar, get her hydrated, get her sat down, and make sure she's responsive. So it's all the same thing.
But for people that have been on the channel very long, they know that I pass out normally.
That was scary too.
I passed out in a live stream.
Yeah, that was terrifying.
Years ago. That was embarrassing. But
she just about once every 6 months, she terrifies me. Something will happen and I'm terrified, and it keeps me on my toes.
I do have vitamins with iron. I have to be on iron. I've got vitamin patches in case my body's not digesting them properly. So I've got the vitamin patches with iron. When I was in hospital, they were doing blood tests very frequently to monitor my levels. I never had a problem with blood sugar levels, so that was good. I was having trouble with a couple of my vitamins, but I'm on the vitamin patches.
And if you want, I can always bring down the cast iron pan and you can lick that for a while, because that's made of iron, so that'll help. It's like an iron lick, like a salt lick, but different. I think I just invented something. Isn't that great? An iron lick. Just be a piece of iron. You iron deficient?
Iron.
Here you go.
They have the little fish that you put in while you're cooking food to help.
Yeah, but I mean, just straight, just.
I'm not.
Did you want one of those? The iron fish?
I have my vitamins.
You know what? That might actually be a good idea with you going to the porridge type food and everything. That might work.
Blueberries. And I also miss blackberry season. The blackberries were just starting to get ripe before I went in hospital. I was picking them before I went in when I'd go on bike rides with Adelaide, and I kind of missed most of blackberry season, which is really disappointing because I love blackberries. But yeah, I do have cast iron. The iron fish upset your stomach. Oh no. So Yvonne, Taylor Swift. What are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you doing, Shannon?
Nothing. I'm not doing anything. Just.
I am very glad to be home.
All right.
I'm very, very glad to be home.
Okay, so that arrives Tuesday.
What arrives Tuesday?
Got you the iron fish. So we can put that in your soup. It says that it replaces 5 years of iron supplements. That it lasts that long if you use it once a day.
Once a day, wow.
Yeah, it's made to use daily. You'll see when it arrives. So, yeah, done.
All right.
Glad that idea came up during a live stream. Didn't think that would, but perfect.
Thought about getting one of those for years.
Well, now you got one.
All the women in my family have low iron, so. Could you post the links to where you buy your jerseys from? Oh, Shannon's doing videos.
There's an email address in the description, all my videos, and including this live stream for Ben H Sports. I get most of my Adidas through him. Jerseys like the one I'm wearing, I got through eBay secondhand. A lot of jerseys I get secondhand. Right now, there's jerseys you can get on the NHL shop site for as low as $55. You can get Jets, the Senators. There's a couple others because they're the Adidas. They're blowing them out. So there's lots of sales like that. And I know Cool Hockey right now has a 20% off sale. And that's on their Fanatics. So since I need to replace my Florida jersey, I did that because that one shoulder is damaged, and I know that's probably not going to stay local to that one small part of the jersey. So
Which jersey?
remember there was something stuck to it? The Florida Panthers?
Yeah.
Not the Huberto one, but I don't want to have to wear the Huberto one because he's in Calgary now. So I ordered myself a Florida because that other one, I don't think that's going to be salvageable.
Well, I have a little hand blender. I've been using my hand blender a lot. It works really well. Is it too personal to ask our ages? I'm 44.
I'm 43.
He's a liar, liar pants.
No, I'm 52. 52. But she keeps me young, so
it's to make up for the kids' aging you. Organic chocolate protein powder with chia seeds and bananas. I will not eat bananas.
Nope.
I do not eat bananas.
Nope.
I don't even eat a speck of banana. Banana's the most disgusting. No, well, eggs might be the most disgusting. And then bananas, they might be tied. Those are the worst foods ever. I do not eat bananas. I love chia seed pudding though, but I can't eat that yet.
Not yet.
I have to wait. Hopefully next week I should be able to eat chia seed pudding because pre all of this, I used to have chia seed pudding for breakfast frequently. Shannon's not a day over 39. That's
I wish.
it. I mean, just ignore how old the children are.
True.
Banana omelet. Oh my gosh. No, I won't eat banana bread either. Really, if it has banana, I'm not. No banana anything. No,
I eat banana.
I can't.
I love banana. Banana cream pudding.
No.
To die for. Love banana cream
are
pudding.
The grossest thing. And it's so irritating that most places that have smoothies, they put banana in everything. Bananas are nauseating. That's why I don't like them. I don't like the smell of them. Bananas are gross.
One side of the brim is much lower than the other.
Yeah, it is.
And it's driving me.
And it's not even like the middle where it's bent either.
I think that's why I stopped wearing the hat.
Yes, I remember that.
I think that's what I did.
I do remember
that's what it was.
I don't like banana flavored candy.
Better-ish.
No bananas. I don't. No bananas.
This is the stuff they don't see before videos. There are times where I get ready to do a video.
Pickled banana, mushier bananas.
But I look at myself in the camera and I go, nope, and I change before the video even starts. Like, nah, I can't wear that.
No,
this hat would be one of those things.
Bananas are gross. I don't like bananas.
Oh, peach cobbler is fantastic.
I had to tell.
I'm sorry if it's your least favorite. Send it over.
When they're like when they'd come and, how are you doing with their food? And I'm like, can you please don't?
Oh, that one breakfast.
Oh, there was one morning they brought me all food that I wouldn't eat. And they brought me coffee. They didn't even bring me tea. I was so upset. I was like, oh, finally getting. I had to talk you through that one. A tray full of food that's nasty.
They give you toast.
That was a different one. And the doctor.
Your doctor was choked about that.
He was not happy. They gave me toast. I still can't eat toast. And they gave me toast because somebody put on the paper that I was able to eat food as tolerated. So they just gave me a selection of everything. Chopped up fruit, toast with jam. I was like, I can't eat this. Yeah, coffee. I know. I was so not happy that they gave me coffee. But then the nurses showed me there was a spot that if I could walk that far, it was a short hallway, that I could go get me tea anytime I wanted. It was red rose tea, which isn't too bad for pre-packaged tea. I generally do loose leaf tea and not the tea leaf dust. But I mean, it was better than coffee. I was so not happy. Coffee. And they give me milk. Like big old cups of milk. Nah. Ugh. That was awful.
See, they should have given you strawberry milk. Strawberry milk, though, has
Maybe
been at a shortage because pink cows are endangered currently. So,
Oh, no
happens.
caffeine for reflux. That's sad. No, we did not get a refund for airplane tickets.
Nope.
We didn't get refunds for hotels.
Or for the Disney tickets.
Yeah, we did not get much in the way for refunds for missing holidays.
Nope. So we paid for it. We just didn't get to enjoy it. So
no. But I'm alive, so it's okay. Yeah, health is better than money.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
It's as disappointing as it is to miss our holiday. It's a different perspective when it was such a serious thing. So
I knew we'd have a hard time because we were canceling so close.
Yes.
So I knew that was going to be a problem, but obviously I wasn't going to go to Europe without her. I wasn't going to go by myself. I couldn't have enjoyed myself over there knowing what was going on with her. So yeah, I really haven't been concerned at all. I was in contact with Disney Paris at one point.
You should get your money back. You would think, but that's not how it works.
No, because we were close to the vacation at the time this took place. I knew we wouldn't get our money back for most of it, if not all of it. I was okay with that because, I mean, the options here weren't great, and so yeah, money's money. Can't replace her. Money's money.
And we kind of had that thought. Like, we knew, I've heard of people having that problem before, that when you cancel just before, a lot of times you don't get refunds for a lot of stuff, even though we did have travel insurance, but that's not generally what we did have travel insurance, but that's not how travel insurance, the kind that we had, covers it, because we weren't on our trip. Now, if I had this happen while we were on our flight, then we would have got all of our money back, but I also probably would not be alive. So yeah, it's okay. It's crappy, but it is what it is. It's okay. It's lame, but come to Quebec instead. We're the cool Frenchies. I would love to go to Quebec one day.
There were two options. It was Montreal or Paris. And I went with Paris because it was a very similar cost, and it was getting to go to Europe. I was like, man, Europe. I've never been to Europe. I can still say I've never been to Europe. We'll see if I ever get to Europe. I may consider that a cursed venture at this point.
Maybe. I know, and once I was finally able to talk Shannon into do it, because he's kind of stressed about that over the ocean flight.
I'm skittish about a flight.
I booked that flight so quick when he was like, oh yeah. So he kept booking it before he changes his mind.
Yeah, and I went back and forth on it, but I was ready to go. So
we'll have to try again.
Eventually.
Yeah.
I don't know that it'll happen next year, but eventually.
I will be next year Paris again.
I'll be wanting to stick closer to home.
Have you seen the treadmills that have TV monitors? Those are so expensive.
They are pricey as hell. Those are like those Pelotons. When my first treadmill died and I was looking at getting a second one, I mean, yeah, the second one was nice and it was pricey, but I did look at other ones that had like the monitors and stuff.
Yeah, our treadmill.
I was like, nah, I'm not paying $2,500 for a treadmill. No.
When you have a treadmill that you use every day, you have to get a fairly pricey one.
Yeah.
But with a screen, that would be really.
And then even with the screen, some of it you still need a monthly subscription for if you want to do any of the workout stuff.
If Yvonne got sick in France, would the medical treatment still be covered by Canada Healthcare? No, it would fall under European, but then you get the tax break. But I wouldn't have lived through the flight.
Yeah, that's the tricky part.
The surgeon was very clear. if I had have got on that plane, I would not have lived. So the timing worked out really, really well. Yeah. So it's really good that that happened days before our flight. I would not be here. That's why it's okay that we missed our holiday, because I'm alive.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's the important thing.
Canada Health only covers it if you're in Canada. It's like if anybody comes to Canada and you get sick and you go to the hospital, then, well, you don't have the Canada Health, but you pay the Canadian cost because you are in Canada. You are paying for where you're at. Yeah. She got free food in a room, kind of a holiday, right? I didn't really get food. I mean, I had a bunch of Jello and tea.
Yeah. No.
Not really food.
Not a fan.
I didn't get to eat for 2.5 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't fun.
Nah. I don't mind Jello. I just got kind of sick. I didn't want Jello for breakfast. Seriously, Jello for breakfast? But what is it, every meal?
Sure.
And they didn't give me very many, like, it was orange or yellow or red.
Those are the three
flavors.
Those are the 3 colors of the sun right there.
And then I'd get soup, and they don't like salt.
You don't like salt?
I like salt.
Oh.
They don't put salt in food.
Oh, so it's bland.
Yeah.
Well, but at least you're still alive. That's the thing you just keep telling yourself. Well, at least I'm alive to enjoy or not enjoy this.
2.5 weeks is a long time. I was not in the hospital for 2.5 weeks.
Nope. It was longer than that.
No, it's 2.5 weeks that I didn't get food. I was 2 days short of a month in hospital.
Yeah.
It was more than 2.5 weeks. That's just how long till I got a drink.
Yeah, it was a long time. It was a long time.
It was a long time. It was really long. I'm sure it seemed way longer for Shannon than it did for me.
Well,
I
kind of had to. Me, I approached it like it was just one continuous day, and I was just taking it like 6-hour shifts. So I would sleep for maybe 3 hours and go, all right, I'll play some silly little games on my phone for a bit to pass some time, see if I can get back to sleep. If not, I'm in my room, I'm doing videos. So I'd make that 6-hour set was okay. I mean, you're doing videos. And then the next 6 hours would be, treadmill, watching something on Netflix. And then that next 6 hours would be, all right, so, close up shop on the channel for the day and talk to Yvonne and maybe watch a TV show with you.
Yeah.
And then go back into the 6 hours of trying to sleep.
That last week, because before that I wasn't really capable of that.
Yep.
I wasn't a very good conversation in hospital either, because I would just fall asleep. It was hard for me to even text.
But I understood that. I would just message you knowing I may not hear back from you for a while.
Yeah.
I would just go, well, she passed out. I was okay with that.
Or it was they would come and we're gonna go take you for a test now.
It's a lot of testing and poking and prodding and everything.
Worst part about hospital food is lack of seasoning.
Yep, bland.
I got all different soups: cream of cauliflower, cream of celery, cream of broccoli, cream of mushroom, and they all look the same. I still don't understand, how is cream of broccoli white?
Well, if you use the stalks.
Why would, maybe because I can't have the top? I don't know, but no salt. But I don't really like tomato soup. I'm kind of picky with tomato.
See, I like tomato soup, but I don't like tomatoes themselves.
I prefer minestrone, then it has some flavor to it. But,
although with tomato soup, it's got to have crackers in it.
But see, I can't have crackers.
When I was a kid, if I had tomato soup, I'd be like, all right, let's get them crackers out, because then I could eat it.
Well, it's not really in the past quite yet.
On the road to recovery, hope you're feeling better. Each day's easier for you. You do seem to get better each day.
Yeah, I'm more aware each day, which is nice. Yeah, it's not in the past yet. I'm still Still very sick. Well, I can't have grilled cheese to dip in the tomato soup either. So then what's the point of tomato soup? Can't have crackers, can't have sandwich. Sandwich
Oh, see,
sounds
you're
great.
amazing.
Aww.
Thank you very much. Appreciate
Oh,
it.
homemade tomato soup is good. It's the canned stuff that I don't like. A lot of times
I
to
like
me it
canned
has
stuff. I grew up
too
on that.
much. I did not. Has too much sugar in it, and
A
I
lot of
don't
salt.
like it sweet.
It's usually salty too.
I like salt, but most things I prefer homemade. So, but I didn't grow up on instant food,
I did.
and so I think most instant food's gross.
Yeah. You're okay. You don't have to deal with that for months yet, in all likelihood.
What?
The processed food,
I'm not eating.
because you're not really eating food yet.
Adelaide
Like
helps
food.
me make soup. And keep getting well. Go Stars.
Thank you very much.
My 7-year-old eats tomatoes like apples. I like tomatoes, but didn't get that from me.
I
love
used to do
tomatoes.
that with potatoes.
Tomatoes are great.
I used to do it with potatoes when I was a little kid, and beets.
You
I
eat
would
beets
just-
raw?
No,
Oh, okay.
when they were, I would just the whole, like, I didn't need them sliced or anything. Just give me the whole beet. I'll eat that.
Beets are great.
Yeah.
Yeah, corn syrup. Nah. Make your own ketchup. Oh, there you go. I've never made my own ketchup. I make most things.
You should.
from
You don't
scratch,
like
but
ketchup.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of ketchup though. So, yes, canned soup is overly processed. I don't really like canned soup. I like homemade soup. I love homemade soup. So,
Sharks rebound season. The Sharks shouldn't be as bad this year as they've been the last couple of seasons. They're not going to be in the playoff hunt necessarily, but they should be better. This jersey I got off eBay. Got it secondhand. So a lot of them that's happened with. I always
see somebody else
always
that
do
doesn't like
search.
ketchup. There you go. Oh, I do like mustard. I don't like yellow mustard though. I
I-
like regular
I
mustard.
don't normally have that much ketchup. I'm more of a mayo person, anyways. And slather
You
mayo on a
definitely
lot
are.
of things for me.
You do
I'm
like
good
your
with it.
mayonnaise.
That started when I was a kid, and I figured out I could just slather mayonnaise on my fries. I was like, this is delicious. So when Pulp Fiction came out, I was like, I put mayo on everything. I'm not in
You do.
Europe. But I think that's a Canadian thing
That's
too.
very Canadian. Yeah. Yes, I do like mustard. Mustard's great. Oh, mustard and mayonnaise. Shannon really likes to mix mustard and mayonnaise together.
Mustard and mayo
Yeah.
together makes delicious dipping sauce. Fantastic. Atlanta's up 6-3.
Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce? I could see that working.
I guess.
I could see that working. Any sandwich needs mayo. No. I really like
Miracle Whip.
No. Miracle Whip is nasty. I really like turkey sandwiches with I just do mustard. I do turkey and tomato and maybe cheese, but cheese isn't necessary, and then mustard. Like any kind of the Dijon mustards, there's all different kinds that are great. I like all different kinds. Yeah.
Is this making you hungry?
Not the yellow. No, I don't get hungry anymore. I don't have that. That's gone.
Do you need anything?
No, I'm still drinking.
You good?
Yep, I've still got
We've been doing this for an hour. Are you still good?
Yeah, I'm actually doing okay because I've been sitting. I've been making sure I'm not too.
How long do I do the treadmill for? At what speed? I go at I'm down to 5.3 miles per hour. It was at 5.4. I'm finding it easier at 5.3 right now. Getting older. It's just I gotta make sure I'm not overdoing it. And I do it until I pass 750 calories. My aim is usually in the 750 to 770 range with calories. I don't worry about the time. The time's usually around 52 minutes.
Did you get an ambulance fee to hospital? My sister had to take ambulance once. She got charged
will.
over 200. I don't know. The past 2 times we've had ambulances a few times. We have not got a bill. I didn't get a bill last time. We had to call ambulance for me. We didn't get an ambulance bill when I had one come for Adelaide. We didn't get an ambulance bill that time we called one for Noah.
True.
So we've had a few times of ambulance coming and not getting a bill.
True.
So I don't know. I don't know how that works. We haven't had an ambulance bill before, but
do I think Mike Sullivan needs to win a cup with the Rangers in the next few years? If they don't, will they fully clean house? They've got a lot of players on the older side, so I don't know about cleaning house. Because you've still got Shesterkin and you've still got some good young players there, but they'd probably go into some sort of a retool like they did 5-6 years ago. It's great to have you both back together on the live stream. Welcome back, Yvonne. Agreed.
Thank you.
When I'll be putting out preseason power rankings. That's the Saturday before the regular season gets started. I do think the Devils are probably a little bit underrated. Yeah, they've got some really good depth all over their lineup. As long as the goaltending holds up and as long as Jack Hughes is healthy, I think they've got a really good chance to win the division.
My mom had something similar happen. Claude, you're okay. One more. Shannon, what are your thoughts on the investigation of Mitch Love?
I don't know what's going on there. I know that Capitals, so he's Capitals assistant coach. He's been put on administrative leave while the NHL's doing an investigation.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have information on exactly what's being investigated there, but I mean, it could be a lot of different things. We'll see what comes out. Have I watched the Habs Rebuild Season 2? I have not. Not sure I've heard your take, but who wins the Cup this year? I have not done the Cup winning video. I haven't figured out which team I want to jinx yet. Last year it was Dallas. The year before it was New Jersey. No, the year before it was somebody else. And the year before that it was New Jersey. Because I know New Jersey missed the playoffs the year I picked them, which could have been last year. Anyways, so yeah, I'll figure out who I want to jinx this year. I know a lot of people are picking Vegas. I don't know. I don't know if Vegas... I don't know if Aiden Hill's got another Stanley Cup run in him. We'll see. But yeah, it's a tough call because Florida still looks really, really good.
No, have you ever told us your favorite NHL team? Yes.
Vancouver.
Lots of people know our favorite teams.
Vancouver. Although I changed these to Ottawa and Toronto a couple weeks ago. I now have Anaheim, Dallas, Boston, Vancouver, Ottawa, Toronto. So I have 6 teams with those. So I try to change those out once a year, but now that I've got 6 of them in total, I'll play around with it and maybe change them out a little more regularly.
Which Abbotsford players can you see making the big club from training camp?
Carlson. I know that they did a poll on, I think it was Sakaris and Price. They did a poll, and most Canuck fans were picking Ratu to make the team, and he might. I think Carlson's the one that's most ready. I think Linus Carlson is fantastic with the run he had in the playoffs. They've got to put him on the roster. You've got to show these guys in Abbotsford that the championship worked, that they get that opportunity. So while Ratu, because he's a center, is the one that people are picking, I think Carlson's got to make it. And what do you think?
What were you answering?
Which Abbotsford players do you think get a chance with Vancouver?
I don't know. Abbotsford has a lot of good players, and some of them got traded, and that's sad. And I'm really excited for Abbotsford game to start.
Well, Giuseppe's gone, so we don't have anybody to flip the bird to the other team now.
He was fun.
Does Carter Hurt play in the NHL this season? Yep. He's already got offers.
I like Abbotsford. Abbotsford called me when I was in the hospital.
I told them that.
That was really awesome.
Mentioned that in a news video.
That was so cool.
That they'd reached out to you.
Yeah. That was really neat.
But yeah, Carter Hart, they can't officially sign him to a contract till the 15th of October, but there's teams that have reached out to him. They'll have a job. And your opinion, which team do you think surprises us in terms of success as well as underachieving? In terms of success, I think Utah is going to surprise some people this year. I think the Utah Mammoth have a pretty good team, and I've been waiting for the formerly known as Coyotes to really take off. I think this could be the year.
Is Vancouver the nicest city in Canada to live? I doubt it. I wouldn't want to live in Vancouver.
It's pretty.
Vancouver is nice. I do really
But
like
in
Vancouver,
terms
but I
of
wouldn't
like
want to live there.
if it was
I would not want to live there.
if I had to live in a city, I'd probably pick St. John's. Because
I don't know,
Newfoundland, you
winter.
have, but it doesn't get really cold.
I like it here.
And then you get
I like it here a
the
lot.
icebergs going by in April.
That would be cool, but I like it. I love living here, but I would not want to live in Vancouver.
And
But
then
a lot of people in Vancouver are depressed.
Halifax would probably be really nice too.
I mean, maybe because it rains all the time, but I don't think so. We also don't have a lot of snow. This is an amazing area to live in if you like nature and outside. I really do think we live in one of the most beautiful parts of the world.
When my family moved
I
out,
love living here. I do
when
love
my
living
family
here.
moved out to BC in the 70s, that was when a lot of people were moving out here from back east.
Oh, there's still a lot of people
because of the
living
winter.
here. Yeah.
That's why my grandfather wanted to move to BC. So
Yeah, so much snow in the Maritimes, right? I love living here. We barely get snow. I mean, I wish we had way more snow when I was little. We don't get the amount of snow that there was back in the 80s and 90s, which is sad. But I do love living here, but I would not want to live in Vancouver. I chose to live in Abbotsford. I do really like Abbotsford. I like living here. Victoria is absolutely beautiful. The island's beautiful.
The island is gorgeous.
Beautiful, beautiful. And we live so close, which is awesome. If I could live, let's see, if I had to live in a bigger city, probably Coquitlam.
Oh, I've always wanted to live in Coquitlam since I was a little kid.
Beautiful.
When we moved out, I was living in Chilliwack, and my grandmother, one of her best friends, lived in Coquitlam. And I've always loved Coquitlam. I've always thought it's beautiful. So,
my family's all from Burnaby, so on the other side of the highway. But yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'm very glad to be home. Still very tired all the time. Still exhausted all the time. I don't feel like, I know I'm still really hot. I'm doing good though. It switched. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're
I'm
okay.
doing good.
You're okay. Do I think Central Division will be the hardest division to play against? The Central and the Atlantic are going to be the toughest divisions this year, I think. Yeah, the Central's pretty good, really, from top to bottom. Outside of maybe Chicago and Nashville, but Nashville should bounce back a little bit. Chicago should be better. Yeah, Central and the Atlantic seem to be the toughest divisions right now.
What? Yvonne's not from Idaho. No. I am a 4th generation Canadian. My family came from England. I went right to Vancouver. Well, some of my family went to the Winnipeg area, and then my part of the family came to Vancouver, Burnaby specifically, 4th generation Canadian. So there you go. She said she liked potatoes. Who doesn't like potatoes? Right? Oh, you just found out that Vancouver is not on Vancouver Island. It's not. They're close together though.
True.
It would be amazing to see you do an episode with the Empty Netters crew. Both of you put out the greatest hockey content.
I try to. The jerseys cover up for a lot of the crap that I'm no good at. So you're like, well, this video sucks, but it's an impressive background. So
there you go.
Points there.
Crazy to mispronounce Idaho as England. Laval University is 250 kilometers away from Laval. The Vancouver Zoo is not a Vancouver.
The Vancouver Giants play in Langley.
Yeah. We've got a lot of those in this area. Everything's just called Vancouver.
Yeah, the Vancouver Zoo is almost an hour's drive out if there's traffic.
It's in Aldergrove or Abbotsford, whichever you want to consider it. But Aldergrove's part of Abbotsford, so
kind of.
I don't think it's its own township yet, is it?
Aldergrove?
Yeah. Is it its own township now?
Oh, it should be.
It wasn't a few years ago. I don't know.
Should be.
Yeah, Vancouver, Metro Vancouver. That's
it's
why
got
we
a bunch of
say
trees.
Metro area.
Bunch of trees mean it's its own township.
What?
They count the
Everything-
trees.
No, everything
And
is a bunch of
if
trees.
you have a certain parcel of land that contains a certain amount of trees, that's a township. And then it becomes a town when you build on it. So the more you know. What's my Grail jersey? I don't know that I have one anymore. The one that I don't have, I even looked it up on eBay, is the most recent Devils Stadium jersey. But either I can get a Nico Hischier for $110 that's clearly a fake, or I can spend $400 on a jersey, or I can spend $300 and get the Fanatics version of it, which is, the Fanatics version, not the good Fanatics version.
Mm.
So I guess that qualifies. I don't really have much else.
Thank you. I'm glad to be home too.
Glad she's home too.
Just want to voice my appreciation for your videos from Utah. I knew literally nothing about hockey. Now I know lots of players and love the sport, and your videos were a good help.
Thank you. I try. Hey, Bun.
When are you going to collab with the entertainment guy?
I've thought about doing a video where I make it look like it's a collab between myself and the entertainment guy, but it would require some editing.
Yeah.
So I'd have to make it look like I'm both sides of a Zoom call.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'd have to figure out a way to do that. Thoughts on Tom Dundon buying the Trailblazers? Well, at least he's not moving them. At least it's not what I've been hearing. I think it shows that Dundon's a man of deep pockets. It does give a little more gravitas, I think, to him as an owner in sports. Shouldn't have any effect on Carolina at all. But I mean, it's a good investment getting into sports. Sports ownership right now is a good thing to get into because 5 years later you can sell it for 3 times what you paid for it. Am I going to be able to go to PWHL games? We sure are hoping so.
I am so going to PWHL games.
We're hoping so.
I will go without Shannon. Me and my daughter will go. I remember when the Vancouver Zoo was called the Vancouver Game Farm. Yep. Now it's called the Greater Vancouver Zoo.
Yeah, it was the Vancouver Game Farm.
Yeah, I do remember that.
That was back when they had all the really cool animals. Not that they don't have cool animals now, but I just mean like.
Oh, I remember when there were elephants.
They had all the big scary spiders and snakes, and they had everything all right up near the front.
They had that reptile building.
That was great.
I remember the elephants. So.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, there's still Stanley Park. That's like rated one of the best parks in the world. I love Stanley Park. I like taking the kiddos to Stanley Park. It's quite a drive from our house.
My poor mangy Bun. How mangy he is.
I know. I'm sorry, Bun. I haven't been able to.
He hasn't been plucked, and he needs that.
I have not been able to take care of.
Hey, Licorice.
Look at this.
I know. I've just been pulling it off of him.
I haven't been able to take care of the animals much.
I've been pulling it off of him. He just gets these little tufts, and you can just pull. You just keep pulling. Hey, Bun. He's running away now. Can't believe I picked him up.
What, they're cutting trees in Stanley Park? Why? What are
being
they
prepped for development with many trees being culled. You got to wreck it.
What are they doing to Stanley Park? I love Stanley Park. I love riding my bike on the seawall. I love Stanley Park. I've been going to Stanley Park since I was little. Yes, you can brush bunnies. You can also pluck them. Certain breeds of dogs. I know when I was little, our dogs were half Australian Shepherd, and so they would super shed, and where you can just pull it out or you can brush it. I usually just pull it out because brushing, bunnies have really, really thin skin.
Yeah,
and so you have to be very careful. But I do have a bunny brush, but I usually just pluck it out.
Yeah,
works really well.
Usually in the backyard.
Yep.
Take them out in the backyard, you pluck them. Yep. And then they look like they got bald spots all over.
Because you can see their little baby fur.
Yeah.
And they're so soft. Yeah.
I'm watching the Jays in 20 right now. So, yeah, the Jays have been looking pretty good. I know Yvonne's excited about the Blue Jays and whether or not they might win the World Series.
I mean, good for them.
She's been really hyped about it.
I don't like baseball.
She's been so hyped up.
I really don't like baseball.
You gonna cheer for my Padres for me? You gonna help my Padres out? Every team I root for is guaranteed to not win anything.
I don't like baseball. Don't like football.
Although the Bengals won today, they beat the Jaguars. So they beat Jacksonville. One of my favorite lines in The Good Place ever is when Jason asks Michael, did the Jacksonville Jaguars win the Super Bowl? Are they ever going to win the Super Bowl? And he goes, first, no. And second, I don't know the future, but no. One of my favorite lines ever. Bortles.
Going to any World Cup games in Vancouver?
Too expensive. The tickets are ridiculously pricey. So, not planning on it.
I'd then ask who's your favorite NASCAR driver, but if you don't like baseball or football, you definitely don't care about NASCAR. Round and round.
I don't know that I
round and round. I don't
see.
like
I don't know
NASCAR,
that I
no.
have a favorite NASCAR driver right now.
I know. Just circles. Bunch of circles.
Like I would probably say Mark Martin.
I don't have enough attention span for that.
I have watched a bit of the NASCAR series on Netflix, although I much prefer the F1 series. The F1 series is Drive to Survive is absolutely fantastic. That's one of my favorite shows ever. It's just amazing.
What happens once the NHL expands? Do the number of games go past 84? I would hope not.
No, they won't go past 84 games. It is going to be tricky because the 84 game schedule is designed so that everything works. You play your divisional opponents 4 times, you play everybody in your conference 3 times, and you play everybody in the other conference twice. They expand beyond 32 teams. They're going to have to come up with a whole new schedule matrix. So it does get very tricky. I know because I tried that when I was doing my own league thing back in the day. I had to go to 40 teams to get it to a level where it worked. At 40 teams, it worked. How you doing?
All right.
You okay?
Yep. I'm all right.
You sure?
Yep.
Do you need to go?
No, I'm okay.
Would you tell me?
Yeah. Oh, I would definitely tell you. My staple line goes really high and it's not very comfortable. So there you go. Have you ever gone to a Jays Mariners game in Seattle? I have, and it was so boring. Oh, it was awful. So boring. Sorry, I don't like baseball. It was so excruciatingly boring.
You just need to watch it with the right person, I think.
So boring.
I think if you and I went to a baseball game, you'd feel better about it.
No, I've been to several baseball games.
I think you'd enjoy it.
So boring.
I think you'd have fun.
Yvonne looks like she's getting tired. I'm always tired. So there's that. Yeah, I don't think we'll do much longer.
No.
This is a long time for me to sit up like this. Yeah, I've been to a Mariners game down in Seattle. Excruciatingly boring. And I've been to the smaller, more local baseball games because my uncle really likes baseball. When I was little, he would take us to baseball games. So boring. Mariners game, boring forever. So long.
I haven't seen the new Penguins third jersey. I'm not sure what they're coming up with at this point. There's a lot of new third jerseys coming out though. The one thing with that is sometimes they're going to one they've had before. Sometimes in the case of the Blues, their third jersey this year is just the one they had as their home jersey last year. So we'll see what the Penguins one looks like.
Went to the zoo and booed the Florida Panther. Wife was embarrassed, but not surprised. Great to see Yvonne take care from Tampa. Go Bulls.
That's the kind of thing I do.
That is so weird kind of thing.
That's the kind of thing I do.
Shannon would absolutely do something stupid like that. Shannon likes to do embarrassing things in public though. So our kids are so used to it. It's funny when our kids bring friends with them and our kids none of our kids get embarrassed by us. We have
Their
3
friends
kiddos. Don't get embarrassed.
Their
friends
do.
On the other hand.
Yeah.
Our kids don't get embarrassed by us though. They think we're awesome. How do we have kids that think we're cool? I'm not sure
Brain
where
damage?
we went wrong, but our kids think we're cool and like doing stuff with us. I don't know what their problem is. It's weird.
True. Well, we do take them to Disneyland regularly. So they know if they hang around with us enough, they might go back to Disneyland. I would have thought my dad was way cooler if I'd gone to Disneyland once a year.
That's true.
I would have felt pretty good.
That's true. I don't know.
I went to
Yeah.
Minter Gardens. That was how far I went to
Yeah.
Minter Gardens. That was how far I went on my vacation
Well,
during the
we
summer.
rode the Sky Train. And then the sea bus.
Hey, at least that's outside of
and
Chilliwack.
back.
I never
It's
got out
true.
of Chilliwack.
We didn't go to Chilliwack.
I either went to Flintstones Park or I went to
Oh, I remember going to Flintstones Park once.
and then there was Trans-Canada water slides or the Cultus Lake water slides. Well, I don't do water slides, so that didn't really help me.
We'd
Or
go to
we'd go hang out.
Metrotown.
We'd hang out at Cultus Lake too. Before Cultus Lake became what it is now.
We went to Stanley Park. We'd ride our bike in Stanley Park. That was like summer holiday. It was riding the seawall on our
Cultus
bikes.
Lake now is ridiculous. It's not fun.
Well, the kids love it.
Cultus Lake used to be so much more chill. There was one beach where there wouldn't be any traffic.
Oh, I know. I used to always go to Maple Bay. I always went to
There's
Maple
one
Bay.
that's like when you're going around a corner, it doesn't even look like a beach. There's just like a little
The little
parking
one?
area.
Yeah.
That one was great.
Yeah.
My
there's enough
ex and I,
parking
we
for,
would
like,
take the
6
kids
cars in
up
there.
there and we could just play for the afternoon.
I used to always go to Maple Bay, but the last time I went, the parking lot was full. It was crazy.
That's sad. Maple Bay was my favorite when I was
Yeah.
a kid because it's sandy. It doesn't have all the
yes.
sharp rocks.
So happy the Grizzlies of the ECHL are moving to Trenton. Now I have a team again.
Trenton, New Jersey.
There you go.
They move next year.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Love you guys. Been a fan since 2018. First chance to give. Thank you for all you give us. Love you both. Hope Yvonne heals well. I'm wishing you guys the best season yet, both personally and professionally. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, yabba dabba do
Just
time.
ditch your kids for the next vacation the next time they object to your antics. They don't. Our kids think we're cool. They think we're funny. I don't know what their deal is.
I still think it's
Kids
just because
are
we
so
take them
weird.
to Disneyland.
They think we're
We
awesome.
take them to Disneyland. We take them to concerts.
They like, yeah.
They can pretend that they like us because we take them cool places. So
our kids like us.
that makes
It's
sense.
weird. They like to talk
That
to
makes
us,
sense.
tell us stuff, and sometimes, can you like me less? Go do your own thing. Go talk to somebody else.
Comment here. I won't stand in line on vacation. Agreed. When we go to Disneyland, we've got a good system now with the one in California. We have a system. We're quite good at not being in line for very long and figuring out when to hit each ride. And like we're almost to
if
like
it's a
book
long
level.
line, I'm not doing it.
Yep. We've got this figured out. We're pretty good at figuring out when to hit each ride in the park. Rise of the Resistance, you don't. Unless there's certain circumstances you might. And then the racers.
Oh, the Radiator Springs.
Radiator Springs and DCA. Don't go there first thing in the morning.
No, single rider line.
Single rider line works. And first thing in the morning, you do Spider-Man.
Yeah. And then it makes it look like your score is really good.
I wonder how that's going to work when they do
like
put
the
in
number 3
when they put in the
score.
Avatar land, how that's going to work.
Another big ride.
So I wonder if that's going to mean Radiator Springs isn't as popular.
It'll probably still be real popular. Just be
We'll
another popular ride. So glad to have the pretty half THG back. Hope you're feeling better. And feeling better.
Agreed.
It'll still.
It is
be a
nice
while,
to
though.
have that balance of attractive and whatever this is.
Shannon.
Watching the game, can't tell what the score is. How's Willander doing? I'm watching the 30 minutes of the Jays game. I haven't been watching the Canucks because the rookie games aren't generally shown on TV. And so the rookie games always end up being a lot of hype. And a lot of those rookies then have a hard time when you get to main training camp and all the veterans are there. So we'll see which players coming out of these rookie tournaments are able to keep that momentum going through regular camp.
How do you think the Leafs will do this season?
I think the Leafs will be less dominant during the regular season, but hopefully this is the year that they break through in the postseason. That's the hope. How do you think they're going to do?
What was the question? I don't remember.
How do you? It's okay. It's okay.
I will need to go lay down pretty soon. Though.
Okay.
I'm getting pretty tired. This is a
Okay.
long time to sit up and be like
All right.
an active participant in conversation.
Any news on when Toronto will fix the typo on their logo, the proper plural of leaf?
Never.
It's just what they're known as, the Maple Leafs.
Yep. It's one of my daughter. Her daughter has trouble with leafs and leaves. And so I frequently have to tell her, no, sweetie, it's leaves.
Leafs is only in hockey.
Are hockey players. And they're leaves. If you're saying leafs, you're talking about hockey players.
Yep.
Oh, see, now they're telling me to leave. They want me to leave. See, all right. I'm not just getting up. Chill.
You okay?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. I'm getting sore sitting up though.
Okay. All right. Will do. Thank you, Austin. And yeah, they're telling you.
See,
and I agree.
Leave.
I agree. Because when she gets like this, all of a sudden it'll just be
it does feel like sometimes it's really fast.
Yeah. But thank you guys for coming out. Greatly appreciated. And so this is proof of life that she is here. Because I thought about it. I thought, I've been telling people she's home for a week. We've posted no proof she's here.
No, I posted a picture on my Instagram because I showed people my link for my Instagram. So I know some people were checking on there. So I had lots of people from the channel messaging me. Anyways, posted a picture that I was at home.
So I'm going to close this up for now, but thank you guys for coming out. Greatly appreciated.
Tired, Yvonne.
We'll do this again. She's been
Normally,
told she looks tired all the time.
Malachi came in the other day. Gosh, Mom, you look really tired. I'm fine. You look like crap too.
Oh, thank you.
That's always cool. When people
thank you for gifting memberships. Greatly appreciated. I know the memberships are usually they pick up a little bit as the season gets started. So yeah, and I need to do a new members video
a
too.
Newspaper, so we know it's legit.
Right?
We don't have them deliver the newspaper because we don't read them. So
this is true.
We don't have newspapers.
This is true. But anyways, guys,
buy newspapers. I know they deliver the news free, but we don't do that.
Okay, you need to go lay down. We got to take care of you. All right, thank you guys for coming out. Greatly appreciated. We will do this again at a time where she feels she's capable of setting up for this period of time. And
I did good.
She did. She
did pretty good. This is like the longest I've been up so far. So,
all right.
This has been the longest I've been up.
I will talk to you guys again soon enough. I'll set up my jerseys for tomorrow. The video I'm doing tomorrow is 80 through 71. So that's how far ahead I am of where people on the channel are reacting to jerseys. So people are like, I can't believe he said this. Oh, well, that was 8 days ago. So I don't know what I said. But anyways, there you go. Thanks guys for coming out, and we will do this again when she feels up to it. All right. Take care, and talk to you guys again soon.